Welcome to the deep dive. So you're probably wondering, like us, how these AI summaries are shaking things up for online publishers.
Yeah, it's a big question right now.
We've got this really interesting article looking into what some are calling the zero-click future. And today we want to unpack pull out the key threats, sure, but also, the potential strategies for publishers.
Exactly. And this zero-click future, just to be clear, it's basically where AI, like a search engine or chatbot, gives you the answer directly.
Right, so you might not even click through to the actual publisher's website anymore.
Precisely. You ask for, say, a recipe, and bam, the AI just lays it out for you. No click needed.
Okay, so let's think about smaller publishers first. They're often already, fighting for eyeballs. What's the big risk here for them?
Well, the article flags a potentially dramatic drop in traffic. We're talking maybe 40% or, for some kinds of content, even up to 80%.
Wow, 80%. That's huge.
It is. And fewer clicks? Well, that leads straight to a potential collapse in revenue, less advertising, fewer chances to get people to subscribe.
Yeah, that's a direct hit. And it feels a bit unfair, doesn't it? The AI learns from their content, but maybe doesn't give proper credit. The article mentioned attribution issues.
That's a major point. Often, the AI summary might pull the info, but doesn't clearly or maybe prominently enough link back. So the publisher who did the original work loses that recognition. And zooming out, you can see how this might just make the big tech platforms even more dominant in advertising.
Yeah.
It could squeeze the smaller players out even more.
Because the ad money concentrates even further into those, like, walled gardens.
Exactly. Plus, just adapting to these AI changes takes resource, right?
Yeah.
Tech know-how, maybe budget.
Things smaller publishers might not have as much of.
Precisely. So they're at a disadvantage trying to keep up. The article's pretty clear. For publishers already finding the digital world tough, this is, well, potentially an existential threat to their business model.
Okay, it sounds pretty daunting, but it's not hopeless, right? What can publishers actually do? The article mentioned some lessons from Senef's work.
Yes, there are definitely proactive steps. A really crucial one is getting technical with structured data. Things like JSON-LD and schema markup.
Okay, structured data. What does that actually do?
Think of it like adding really specific labels to your website's content. It helps the AI systems understand what the information is, who wrote it, where it came from. It's like giving the AI clear instructions for attribution.
Got it. So making it easier for the AI to give credit properly. What else?
The diversification,
Yeah.
big time. Don't just rely on search engines for traffic. Build direct connections.
How? Like newsletters?
Yeah, newsletters are great. Also developing their own apps, really engaging on social media channels. It's about building that direct relationship with the reader, making them loyal to your brand, not just Google.
Owning the audience, basically. Makes sense. And working together? Did the article mention that?
It did. Collaboration, maybe forming industry alliances. It could give smaller publishers, a bit more clout when dealing with the big tech platforms.
Strength in numbers.
Right. And also investing in their own teams. Training journalists maybe not just to write well, but to write in ways that AI can discover and understand better.
Ah, so AI-optimized content creation skills.
Exactly. And one more really important thing. Focusing on first-party data. That's the information publishers collect directly about their own readers. It reduces their reliance on the big platforms for audience insights.
Okay, so technical fixes, diversifying traffic, collaboration, skills, first-party data. Now, what about getting paid? Is there any hope for, like, fair compensation from these AI platforms using the content?
Well, it's definitely being discussed. One possibility is licensing deals, where platforms actually pay publishers for using their news content. We're seeing some examples of that already.
Okay, so direct payments.
Yeah. Another angle is pushing for clear technical standards for attribution, making it sort of built in that AI systems have to cite sources properly.
So less of a suggestion, more of a requirement.
Hopefully. And then there's regulation. Things like the EU's Digital Markets Act could potentially create frameworks that mandate fairer compensation.
Right, using legal levers.
And publishers themselves can innovate, maybe create value-added services around their content that AI summaries just can't replicate. Think deep analysis, exclusive community features, things like that.
Stuff that goes beyond just the basic information retrieval.
Exactly. Which all ties back to building those direct reader models, subscriptions, memberships. That seems vital for the long haul.
So, okay, wrapping this up, it feels like, yes, this zero-click future powered by AI presents some pretty serious hurdles for publishers, especially smaller ones.
No doubt about it. It's a major shift.
But it's not necessarily game over. Taking proactive steps, getting the tech right, Diversifying how you reach readers, working together, maybe pushing for fairer deals that offers a path forward.
Absolutely.